Here's an image, actually several images that I was wanting to show you as part of my presentation for this morning on digital imaging and histograms. And okay, so this is a sternum x-ray, and just by way of explanation, whenever you're looking at these, and this is not like my best work, so sorry. Right here goes the patient's clavicle. Okay, this is their left clavicle. So you know that on the medial portion of the clavicle, that thing articulates with the manubrium. So this bone right here is the manubrium, and it's kind of hard to see, and it's never shaped exactly like it is in the anatomy textbooks. A lot of people's sternums are really kind of strange looking. But anyway, this is the edge of it. Now, I've got a lot of superimposition over the spine, so I didn't have this patient obliqued quite enough. But you can kind of see the shape of the manubrium here if you look. Okay, now on the next image, which I think, yeah, okay, this is a weird viewer. This is like a web-based viewer. Okay, so on this image you can see the manubrium better. Okay, here goes the right clavicle, and there's the left clavicle over there in my marker, which, you know, thank goodness the rad didn't decide to call me out on. But anyways, we've got an S number here of 400, which means that this was somewhat underexposed, but you can still see all the data that you need to. Now, what I really wanted to show you guys was this one. Okay, now I'm using a pre-programmed sternum technique, which I think was like 80 kVp and 16 mass, you know, something like that. And I'm just doing like a tangential shot across the patient's chest. So in this one, we can see the manubrium all the way down. Okay. Positioning-wise, this was a good image. I mean, I could have angled my tube along with the manubrium, but I didn't really see any reason to do that. But look at my S number. Okay, look how dark it is out here. I have a lot of area that was exposed directly to radiation. So if I told you that I made this image and a lot of it was directly exposed, you would suspect that the S number would be artificially low. Instead, the exact opposite occurred. I've got an S number here of 1800, which is telling me that as far as the computer is concerned, this image is grossly underexposed. Now, here's my question. Is this image grossly underexposed? And I don't have a whole lot of manipulation capability here, but let me see what I can do. Here we go. Okay, so my image, if I'm looking at it and I zoom it in, it does look grainy. But should it have? You know, should the image look like this given the technical factors that I was using? In my opinion, no. I think that what's happened, I think this is just an example of a rescaling error. You know, 80 kVp and 16 or 20 mass should have been plenty to produce a good image of the sternum. But I've got all this area out here that's overexposed, and then I've got area back here that probably is underexposed, but I don't really care because I'm interested in this area right through here. I want to see just the outline and the bony structure, the trabecula of the sternum. So anyways, S number of 1800, the computer, you know, just did a rescaling error here. And I don't think we need to be shooting at, okay, if we're 1800, that means that we were 6 times underexposed. So that means that the computer wants me to shoot this thing. If I'm going to stick with 80 kVp and 16 times. Okay, the computer wants me to shoot this at 96 mass. I don't think that's a very good idea. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this, you know, by way of saying don't be a slave to the number. You know, sometimes the computer will tell you you're way overexposed or way underexposed, and you're really not. The computer just got confused and had a problem processing this image. What I could do in order to fix this, I probably should go back and reshoot this using about the same technique, but this time collimate down to just the manubrium. And that would have probably made my image better. All right, so anyway, just wanted to share that with you.